What a goddamn ride this is turning out to be. Holy shit! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Chamber of the Wraith. I had to leave because I had to go eat dinner. My name is Brian of Chamber of the Wraith. As I already said. Holy fucking shit! And holy fucking shit! What a goddamn roller coaster ride this turned out to be. For those who are just tuning in this evening, well, we tried to save Polaris, but Polaris wasn't there, and now we're in some sort of hiss-induced nightmare.
I'm not your servant. This is nonsense. It stops now. Fuck this shit. I'm done with this. I'm not doing this anymore.
Okay. Yeah, people are starting to float now.
None of this is real.
Well, there's a Dylan. Occupado. Can you go to the director's office without the files? Wait. Oops. Shouldn't have taken that mail. Oh well. Ahti. The ever...
I will fight this. I will find a way to push them out.
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
You're the man. You're the...
I need my gun. I know what I must do. Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office, the Endgame. It will be revealed.
Let's do this then. The Darling's office. Executive Affairs. Now we just have to find Dr. Darling's office. It's the director's office.
You're gone. Dead. I can't feel you. I can't... This is what Dylan wanted all along. But there is something. I can feel it, but I don't know what. The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything. This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
Isn't that the question at the end?
Really?
Did you actually fucking record a music video, Dr. Darling? Let's enjoy this. Let's just sit back and enjoy this pure, unbridled, crystallized comedy. Look at this shit! How are you enjoying this? I'm fucking loving this. Wait a minute. I'm gonna see if the chat is borked.
This is so weird. But it is my head. You are such a weirdo, Jesse.
It's amazing. Hey! This is interesting.
Grow brighter. Around one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead. But you're alive. Here. In me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there. And she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand. Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the hiss. Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the hiss. Just like that. With Hedron dead, the hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger. They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
Okay, let's go help the board. Let's turn off that slide projector.
My sister had this dream. A bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up. I had to rip down the poster she'd been staring at. Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save her.
Freaky indeed.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
Prepare for power boost. Not sure what the hell's going on. Should have probably just waited. Let's try not to make the same mistake that kept us for over an hour, shall we? Okay. I should have all of my doodads and all, so. Say they're level 20. These guys are really good. Chump change. I could probably kill them with a shield first. Don't stand a chance. I can basically two-hit everything that stands in my way. Except for the speedy boy. There. Now the damage is lasting. Permanent. You're ready to party now? Double tap. Okay. Literally can't hit me with this attack. Takes a lot. But if I land it, it's worth it. Whoa! 1 second. I want to see if the chat's been locked again. Nope. Not locked. That was definitely my fault for dashing right into this. Ow. I can hardly see these guys. Just too much red. There. Oh. Nope. Okay. Give me my glowy bits. Please let me know if the red is hurting your eyes, because it isn't doing that to me, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was. It's definitely making things difficult. You're Gucci? Aight, cool. I think I gotta cleanse Dylan. Hello, Dylan.
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
Now do we have a real ending? Yes, we do! Well, I awarded this game my best game of the year in 2019. And I hadn't finished it yet. And I'm glad that it didn't fall apart near the end and I'd have to rescind that praise. Damn. Unfortunately, I think those glimpses of the shattered glass donut thing were the closest that we were ever going to get. the thing that surrounded Jesse. That's probably the closest we were ever going to get, unfortunately. However, Jesse's right. It ain't done. It ain't done yet. We've still got missions to do, bosses to kill. Oh yeah, I fully understand the frustration there. But the only thing is that I don't think I'm going to be doing them in a live stream style format. They might come as episodes instead, uploaded sporadically on the channel. Because I don't want to schedule anything these days, because apparently I just can't keep to my schedules. But if I do them, I'll upload them, and then you'll be able to see side missions and all of that good stuff. So, yeah, that was Control, ladies and gentlemen. How long did I spend playing this? I'm genuinely curious now. Let's see. Should have a playlist for it. Probably quiet because it would use licensed music at this point, but no licensed music allowed with the options I have set, so... Cadicarus... Compilations, Control, here we go. 3 hours. 3 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, hour and a half, 4 hours. So it looks like on average 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 2 is 5. 5. Wait, yeah. 3, 6. 6. 8. 14, 15 hours. Do you think you'd get an extended ending if you cleared out the entire bureau before going after Dylan? I don't know. And since we've reached an ending, I'm gonna go take a look. There's only one ending, and we just got it, so no extended endings or anything like that according to Game Crusher. Just did a quick check to see. So, yeah. No extended endings or anything. Lame. It is what it is. And frankly, this was a damn good game. I beat it in approximately 15 and a half hours. 3, 6, 8... 5 is 13. So actually, yeah, 13 and a half hours, give or take. Beating the story mode in my little playthrough, doing a handful of side missions. So, not bad. Not bad at all, I think. And of course, there's still other stuff you have to do. You have to shoot shit, so that might add a combined hour and a half or so. So, we'll call it a 15-hour game. So, a game like this, with 15 hours worth of content at launch, with other stuff to do afterwards, because there's going to be DLC rolling out, that's really good. That's really, really cool. Just sad that the credits don't have any music, probably because of that. Because of the whole, you know, I had it set so that no copyrighted music will be playing on the stream. So, that's probably why there's no music. If there is music, let me know. And if there isn't, I'll probably check it out another time. The full playlist is really, really long. So, if you want to go back and touch up on things that you missed, that would be a way to do it. Just make sure to scrub through to points that you want. Because, well, there's over 15 hours of gameplay there. And as a prototype streaming series went, this went really well, I think. And I intend on doing more. This was one of the big things I wanted to do in 2020, alongside PC games, which is why I have a Spore series in Arkham Origins, because they never released Arkham Origins on PS4, those bastards. But stream series, we have another one coming up actually. Another stream series starting on March 3rd, and that's the Horizon Zero Dawn series. So get ready for that. I should also remember, what time is it? Oh, it's only 7:15 as well. Shit. Methinks what we're gonna do, or what I'm gonna do, is that we'll play through a little more of it. We'll try and get it to about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how long y'all want to do it. And I will record Lego Marvel's Avengers, get that uploaded, and then we'll be back to square one, basically. I just also want to do a very quick announcement here while I have you guys. The Sure You Can Saturday series is not going to happen this year, unfortunately. With all the arcade series and such, I just don't think it's going to work out. I tried it, and there's no real way for it to work in a way that would make me happy. So, no Saturday Street Fighter series, unfortunately. But it is what it is. On the bright side, February 29th, Shovel Knight will be a thing. Remedy Pets! Oh my god! Somebody named their pet Princess Buttercup Sizzle Pants? Oh, here's the... yeah, music stuff. Based on a story by Sam Lake. Ooh, I may have to look at some of these tracks. Yes. So we're getting near the end here. I would like to know... the super rock and metal track. That is by the Old Gods of Asgard, which is an in-universe band for the Alan Wake series. So I'm pretty sure this game takes place in the Alan Wake universe, which is interesting because I think he was in Alone in the Dark. But yeah, so as far as I know, it's original. So I would like to know what you thought of Control Shadowcat. Ooh! No doubt. I got stuff, though.
Whoa! Okay, this is weird.
30% extra health. Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I got second.
Got all these side missions to do. So let's pick up on the hotline.
My reflection trapped in the darkness of the coffee I nurse. The rain turned the lights of the city into a mosaic on the windows. The day's paper lists all the things wrong in the world. The list grows longer by the day. The difference between the morning and the night. Coffee. Whiskey. No other difference. The alarm goes off at 5 a.m. It feels like I just closed my eyes. It's dark. I sit up on the bed in the gloom. I get up, I shower. The driver waits for me downstairs, takes me to the oldest house. An old man stares at me in the car window. It's raining. It's dark. Late at night, he brings me back here. It's not a home. It's a room where I sleep in. Waking up just as tired as I was before going to bed. Endless grind.
Maybe his influence is how we can still interact with Shrek? Maybe! That's actually a very interesting thought process there. Okay, let's speak to the future. Multimedia. We have this comical thing, which we're going to watch again. So that we can see Dr. Darling's fabulous dancing. I didn't even see that. Jesse is dynamite. One of the best parts of the whole fucking thing. Oh, yeah. And then we have to take control. The slide projector. Director Faden. I figured it wasn't over. Execute board countermeasures and bureau alerts to fight the ongoing threats. Search the dangerous dust of the oldest house for classified bureau secrets and hidden clues. But while we're at it, can we admire Director Faden in the director's outfit? Because I just gotta say, real quick, this woman knows how to pull off a goddamn suit. Just saying. But
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier. Not important, but that was it.
Executive Affairs, Central Executive. It even shines in the dark. Hang on a second, is she pulling off heels right now? I think she is. No, they're not. Never mind. Not quite sure what to call those. At least they're not stilettos. And that a pyramid in the back of her head? Yeah, it's a pyramid comb thing to hold her hair. Cool. Neat little details like that. Then we have 7 ability slots. Sweet! Okay. How much for this? $1. Awesome. Seize duration. Oh, I can seize an extra enemy. Give me that. That could have been handy a long time ago. That could have been handy eons ago. But it's okay. I wonder what they mean by large objects, though. Like, how large is large? Astral constructs. Ooh. Shatter's fully upgraded. Grip is going to require some stuff. Good spin. So we have the Director's Suit. Tactical Response. Astral Dive Suit. Candidate P7. Office Assistant. And Urban Response. So, between the Director's Suit, the Astral Dive Suit, and... yeah, but just between Director's Suit and Astral Dive Suit, what should we rock? Astral Dive. Then let us oblige, shall we? Just need a sec here. Astral Dive! Lego. Oh, wow. Hold the phone. I think I just noticed something about the Astral Dive suit. So, the wires going up her spine, do they connect? They do. They connect directly to that metal plate in her head. Oh, that is actually kind of cool. I noticed it. Ah! Going out of photo mode is difficult.
Yeah, I found a file on the old director, Northmore. Didn't list any date of death. You know anything about that?
Put a record on.
Could be an error. The record staff process a lot of data. Maybe it just slipped through.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
Ah, that is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the Formation.
The Formation? That sounds ominous. Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the Quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the Formation for maintenance.
So it's in the Quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the Formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the Hiss arrived. Come to think of it, The song should have run back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it. Seriously, though, we need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau. Fuck it. The entire fucking world without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would agree. Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for too long.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't think anyone will complain. Not after this. What are your thoughts on me serving as director?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but well, you pulled us back from the brink. So, well, I'm honored to serve, man. I mean, fuck, shit. Phaeton. Sorry.
He'll get it one day. So, what's the situation in my bureau, Arish?
The situation is we are still up to our eyes in Hiss. Not to mention the months of repairs it's gonna take just to get this place up and running again.
But is it doable?
Of course it is. You just might need to tell some rangers to grab a wrench once they're done hunting Hiss.
Did anyone ever mention to you that Darling was using the slide projector?
Salvador never did, but I doubt he even knew. Look, I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were way outside of our mission statement. Look, these things are not toys, and acting like they are is only ever going to end one way. At least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
But thank Christ for that.
Marshall's been missing for a while now. Any ideas where she could be?
The last time I saw her was in maintenance when I was leading the Rangers out of the Atlas. Yeah, I told her it wasn't safe, but she said she had to go check on something.
Did you ask where she was going?
Whew. Marshall is not the kind of person you question. Kind of intimidating, you know? But, she was by herself. If that helps at all.
Not really, but thanks. Hopefully she turns up.
And that's all, so we're gonna go.
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Okay, now that we're styling in this new suit. Okay, no easy way up. Fine. Fine.
When do you think Marshall's coming back? It's not like her to be absent during a crisis.
Marshall's as tough as they come. You don't need to worry about her.
I guess I gotta find this damn jukebox now.
I heard Pope was promoted. Head of research.
What? The director's just handing out promotions?
I guess you better get in there.
I'm not handing out promotions, you clown. You fucking deserved it. Anyway, moving on. See what it says. Game magazine. Let me hazard a guess. Exclusive game about secret agents. I think it's really funny when they hide like gaming stuff inside of a video game. It seems kind of funny to me. Hang on a sec, where did... It's in Central Executive.
Anyone finding the armory? None. Looks
Television.
like we got shit. We have...
Based on the success of America Overnight, we would like to propose the creation of a television series that presents superstition and skeptical thought as entertainment in order to popularize these concepts among the civilian population and create less resistance to redirecting information regarding public paranatural events. Ooh, propaganda. We could also use a solid media outlet to test paranatural concepts on civilian audiences, seeing how they react to certain facts presented as fiction, in the event that the Bureau ever decides to make certain realities public knowledge. There are various show licenses that we could purchase and reboot rather than starting from scratch. One particular property seems promising, especially considering its content and tone are precisely what we're looking for. It's called Night Springs. It's been off the air for a few years now.
Rangers checking each sector.
So,
Size the house off.
where the hell is this jukebox? Calm down, kitty. Sounds like we got trouble. That reminds me. What can I do for Shatter? Double damage on a headshot? Sure. Surprise, motherfucker. Thanks, buddy. Who is causing me trouble? Oh, it's actually you. I see. Where the fuck is this jukebox? Oh, not even in the break room. Not even in the right damn room.
Pope is now head of research. It's official.
You know who I need to talk to?
Slide projector requires a slide to dimensional doorways, then which is the object of power? The slide or the slide projector? Or is the distinction itself a fallacy?
Variants and alterations.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's it. Really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes. Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you. Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing. How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I am still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't ever be like them. When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Like, don't just assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
How is Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any his activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just... well, you know.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here. I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that. So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. And Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay. Which I'm guessing must be...
me.
You. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this. And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily. I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
I asked for.
I found a couple of relevant files in Dr. Darling's office. I'd have to dig through the archives for the rest, but I'm not going for it. Not for the altered items.
We don't.
There's no way this happened by accident. I'm telling you. The
Perhaps.
point is to whittle down our numbers, to prepare.
Can't you just process the staff files quietly? I don't want to hear this.
Okay, I'm puzzled. Where the fuck is this jukebox that Arish mentioned?
Pope wants a full physical examination of Dylan Faden, specifically looking for any physiological elements.
So, there's Arish.
This is still inside him?
She wants to rule it out entirely
Oh. Okay. From the... So we're gonna start... quite possibly. I don't know what their DLC plans are, though. So, southwest, huh? Yeah, this way. Okay, we need to be on the lookout for metal detectors. Okay, so I'm heading east now. So, southwest.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number C1HQ593.
Ah. Okay, this is supposed to be part of the free expansion called The Expedition. So we'll see how that is. Do you think they'll ever... Yeah. I wonder if that will be the case. If it'll be the case, or if it'll be a sequel, or what have you. I think we'll go for another 15 minutes, and then we'll go for either another 15 minutes or until this is done. And then I'm going to just record and upload LEGO Marvel's Avengers, record Velocity 2X for tomorrow. I work in the morning, so... Oh, this is cool. Freaky. I still love the fact that we can fly. It's so cool. sense this game could get a sequel, and maybe that sequel will.
Stars. That certainly looks like the same sky as the quarry. Guess I should look for those rangers.
Traverse to the active gate to the island site.
A flashing light. They must have gone that way.
Yes, it is. It's enormous. Those guys could have been lost anywhere. You're in what's known as the scrapyard now. Ah, perhaps. I've not seen any evidence of giant pillars, but it's certainly not a bad hypothesis. Want to do something real quick with photo mode here. I could crop that later. Yeah, I can see the point. Okay. It's very cool that we're able to kind of fly. Even if it's for a short while. Generator, tent. There's definitely been signs of activity out here. What's this?
They're all dead. These things killed them all. There are so many. Please, get out.
They're here.
Sir. That's not a very nice surprise to spring on a new director. Okay. Time's up, I guess. No, it just went whoosh. If I got marked, the screen would be red. If I got murked, the screen would have been red, and then the loading screen would have been red. No, I think I just got poofed out of there.
Guess the song ended. Good timing.
I found a file on the old director, Northmore. Didn't list any date of death. You know anything about that?
Could be an error. The record staff process a lot of data. Maybe it just slipped through.
Yeah, maybe. There you are. Did you find those Rangers? The formation?
I found them. But it's not good news. The Hiss got there first. Lots of them.
Another dead team. Jesus. You know, I should have seen this coming. The formation, it's got like a pull to it. Things just end up there. I'm sure you saw all the junk from the Bureau lying around.
There were a lot of Hiss, Arish. I mean, a lot. Did they get pulled in too?
Or they forced their way in. The formation is just a big question mark to us. Well, who knows? You might even find some useful stuff down there. All I know is we cannot let the Hiss get comfortable.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Uh-huh. A simple one. You need to find more tokens and clear the Hiss the fuck out of the formation.
That is simple.
Oh, and I found a file on the formation while you were gone. You take a look for yourself if you want. A lot of the terms in there are way beyond me. I don't like to overcomplicate these situations. When in doubt, fuck it. Shoot something, mate.
Real helpful, Arish.
Try.
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Give me constructor. Ooh. And I go in there. That must be what those expedition things are for then. Ah, cool. Okay. So that's what expedition is you go into that jukebox thing in order to kind of kill as many Hiss as you can, if I had to hazard a guess. You know what? I think we're gonna end it there. I'm just gonna clear out our collectible stuff. I'll read that later. Done enough reading. And then multimedia. Yeah, so Quarry Beta site. Blah blah. So that's gonna do it for now. But I think what we're gonna do to wrap it up, I guess, is just listen to the old gods of Asgard. Take control. And as always, don't forget to be awesome. It's 8 minutes, so buckle up. Fucking bumping, dude. Oh, it totally is. Wonder if this song's on YouTube. It has to be. Either it got ripped from the PC or somebody did what I did first. Because I need to listen to this a dozen more times. You know what? First comment on this video. Thanks for the Walkman, Auntie. Send to the link, Shadowcat. Is the in-game alter ego band of Poets of the Fall. So this is a real band, Poets of the Fall, but in universe they're known as the Old Gods of Asgard. I'll be right back. Yeah, bathroom break. Interesting. Perusing the comments on the lyric video for this track. In Balance Says the Demon, which must have been another track by these guys, it will happen again in another town called Ordinary. And then we got another comment saying, when I first heard them mention Ordinary in the game, it was one of those, oh crap, how long has this been planned moments, and then another person replies, long time. They mentioned AW using Quantum Break as well, and that came out in like 2014. Extended universe. Yeah! So, Alan Wake is part of that universe, for sure, because Alan Wake was mentioned directly, Bright Falls was mentioned directly. I gotta track down some fucking Alan Wake games to play at some point, actually. So, let's see. Fucking hope that there's an Alan Wake remaster for PS4, because shit. How else am I gonna play this thing? Xbox 360 and Microsoft Windows? Fuck that. Well, maybe not. Fuck that. As long as I can maybe get it on Steam. Wait. So, color me interested to check out more. But don't forget to be awesome, folks. I'll see you on the other side. Just need to pick up one more board countermeasure, then I'll call it good. Alright. Alan Wake. A-L-A-N. Before this, I'd never even heard about A-L-A-N Wake. Yeah. Because it was an Xbox exclusive back in 2010, and then there was a thing called Alan Wake Nightmare, which was a video game thing that came out in 2012. So, Alan Wake is on its way, but that's for another time. I gotta record tonight's episode of LEGO Marvel's Avengers, which is taking place, which the story is mostly focused on Age of Ultron, so basically get ready for a LEGO-fied version of some Age of Ultron. Don't forget to be awesome, folks, and I'll see you on the other side.